Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel CAT-XAT Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha and today we are up with the first video of our free crash course Blitz Brigade. Now उसमें हम number system लेने वाले हैं, but I want to tell you three things before I get started with this video. So the first thing is, when I say number system, I don't primarily mean that you're only dealing with, the hardcore number system. What I am trying to tell you is what I also told in the introduction video, that these are some important questions which I found out during my preparation, and I thought that आप अगर इससे revise करते हो या इससे पढ़ाई शुरू करते हो, so you would get a in-depth knowledge of some new concepts, and if you have already known this concept, then it will be a good revision for you as well. So when I say number system, it includes the concepts of modern mathematics, algebra, linear equations in it. So don't take it simple number system. And the second important thing is, the whole purpose of delivering these videos is that you can watch it at your own convenience whenever you are free and at your own pace also. So when I say at your own pace, you are expected to pause the video, look at the question, at least give yourself 1 minute to think about the question, if not solve it. Like अगर ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं solve ही नहीं कर सकता इस question को, then at least give yourself 1 minute to think कि अगर ये exam में आया होता तो how would you have started the question. Okay, and after you do so, then you can start the video and watch the solution. And also with this, an important note, that when I give you the solution, I might go faster or slower according to few people. So you can adjust the speed of the video according to how you feel the solution is going. If you feel it's faster, you can slow it down, and if you feel it's slower, then you can fast it up. Okay, then the third and the most important thing, since it is one of the, it's not a comprehensive course, guys, it's a crash course. So I'm only bringing up those questions which I feel is very much asked in the examination, as well as very important concepts which everyone should know who is sitting for an MBA entrance examination. So let's get the video started with the first question. So as I said, you all can pause and try it on your own for a minute at least, and if you are done within that time frame, very good. If not, then you can restart the video and look at the solution. So what to do for the first question? I'll try to take it a little faster, guys, so you can adjust the speed accordingly. The number is given in the terms of powers, and the value of the powers is given over here. So the first thing which we should do is try to find out the value of PQR. तो अगर हमें ये पता है कि 2P is equals to 24 है, तो मेरे लिए P is equals to 12 हो जाएगा. Just like 3Q अगर 24 है, तो मेरे लिए Q equals to 8 हो जाएगा. And अगर 4R is equals to 24, then I'll get the value of R is equals to 6. Quite understandable. Now when I have the powers of P, Q and R with me, I'm going to find out the total number of factors, and there is a formula which everyone should know to calculate the total number of factors of any number, and that formula comes out to be the power plus 1 multiplied with the other powers, meaning P plus 1 multiplied with Q plus 1 multiplied with R plus 1, where P, Q, R are the powers of the number. Now ये number उसके prime powers है, ये याद रखिएगा. That means अगर आप इस बड़े से number का prime factorization करते हो, and if you get the powers of the prime as 12, 8 and 6, then to calculate the total number of factors, you have to actually add 1 to each one of them. That is 12 plus 1 multiplied with 8 plus 1 multiplied with 6 plus 1 to get the total number of factors, which will come out to be as 13 multiplied with 9 multiplied with 7, which would be equals to 819. Okay, so that is option B. So if you got that correct, well done, and if it was new to you, congratulations, you learned something new. Let's go to the second question, guys. Same process I would request you all to follow. Pause the video, try it on your own, and then start the video again. So how many 4-digit numbers are divisible by 5? Now when I ask this question, there are thousands of ways to do this, literally thousands of ways to do this, but here I'll involve a little bit of permutation, combination and probability fundamentals to get the answer much faster. So पहले क्या करूँगी, 4-digit numbers चाहिए. So I know that to get the numbers which are divisible by 5, the last digit should either be 0 और 5. तो मेरे पास टेक्निकली 2 प्रोसेस और आई कैन से 2 कॉम्बिनेशंस बच गए. द लास्ट डिजिट कैन आइदर बी 0 और बी 5. So I have only 2 options left with me over here. But when I think of the other digits between the second and the third one, like this second and the third option can have any digit in them starting right away from 0 up till 9, और 0 से 9 तक मेरे पास 10 different possibilities है. Yes, you heard me right. I have 10 different possibilities starting from 0 to 9, starting from 0 up till 9. But when I come to the first digit of a 4-digit number, I cannot have it as a 0 because तब तो वो 3-digit number हो जाएगा. So keeping that in mind, I have only 9 possibilities in the first place. Only 9 possibilities starting from 1 going up till 9. And therefore, if I multiply all these possibilities, I'll get the total number of 4-digit numbers which are actually divisible by 5. So 9 into 10 into 10 into 2 is actually giving me an 1800. So out of all the 4-digit numbers, only 1800 numbers are divisible by 5. ये एक बहुत ही यूनिक प्रोसेस है इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने का. तो अगर आपने कुछ नया सीखा तो लाइक जरूर कर देना इस वीडियो को. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू द थर्ड वन. Here in the third question, again, I demand you people to pause it and try it on your own and then start the video again. Let's get started with the solution of this. The remainder obtained when you have a power of 3 over 23 plus power of 3 over 31 divided by 54. You're like, okay, ma'am, you're getting us down into the formula of a cube, b cube. Well, you're absolutely right in that case. Yes, I'm taking you to the formula of a cube plus b cube, but in a very special manner. तो देखो ये फॉर्मूलाज को यूज कैसे करना है ना, ये सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है कंपेयर टू इन फॉर्मूलाज को रटना. सो हाउ टू यूज दिस? Try to find out something similar in the number given to you in these type of questions, guys. What is the similarity which you see over here? Try it out. 23 और 31 adds up to 54. ये पहली सिमिलैरिटी है जो मुझे स्ट्राइक करती है, और इस सिमिलैरिटी के हेल्प से मैं अपने फॉर्मूला को हल्का फुल्का भी रिकॉल कर लूँ ना तो भी बात बन जाएगी. कैसे? बिकॉज द फॉर्मूला इज a क्यूब प्लस b क्यूब इज इक्वल्स टू a प्लस b मल्टीप्लाइड विथ a स्क्वायर प्लस ab प्लस b स्क्वायर. अब यहाँ पर लोग फंस जाते हैं, कई बार भूल जाते हैं, बट यू नो व्हाट, द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज रियली नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. व्हाट इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट अगर आप इसे इस साइड ले आओ तो a क्यूब प्लस b क्यूब विल बी डिवाइडेड बाय a प्लस b. And when something is completely divisible, the remainder left out is 0. So if you know that this number is definitely going to be divisible by 54, which is a sum of 23 and 31, then of course the remainder left out will be 0, isn't it? And that makes our job so simple. So this question was not about remembering the formula, rather it was about how to implement the formula in the real time questions. हमारे साथ क्या होता है ना जनरली कोर्सेज में कि हमें बस फॉर्मूलाज देकर या फंडास देकर छोड़ दिया जाता है खुद प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए, लेकिन ये नहीं बताया जाता कि इस फॉर्मूला को किस तरह से क्वेश्चन में यूज करना है. That's how you're going to use these questions. Okay, so this is a nice question number 3 done. Let's go to the fourth question, everyone. Same process. Please pause it, try it on your own, and then let's get started. So power over power है. ऐसे circumstances में हमें क्या करना चाहिए? तो इस तरह के questions में हमें किसी भी तरह का रिलेशनशिप एस्टैब्लिश करना है बिटवीन 75 एंड 37. ये सेम है बिल्कुल प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन की तरह. 75 और 37 में क्या रिलेशनशिप बैठा सकते हो आप? मैं तो सबसे पहला रिलेशनशिप ये बैठा सकती हूँ कि 37 का डबल होता है 74 और 74 इज 1 लेस देन 75. तो अगर मैं 75 टू द पावर ऑफ एनी नंबर को स्प्लिट करना चाहूँ एज 1 प्लस 74 होल पावर 75 तो मुझे पता है कि मैं इन पावर्स को आराम से आपस में स्प्लिट कर सकती हूँ. यानी आई विल गेट 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 37 एक्चुअली ओवर हियर, ओके, टू द पावर 75 प्लस 74 divided by 37 to the power 75 here to the power 75 here. Now what do you understand here? You understand this thing that ma'am जब ये completely divisible है तो उसके पावर पे आप कुछ भी रख दो, रिमाइंडर मेरा 0 ही आएगा. सिंपल एग्जाम्पल कि अगर मैं 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 करूं तो मुझे मिलता है 4, रिमाइंडर मिलता है 0. और अगर अब मैं 8 टू द पावर 2 को भी डिवाइड करूं तो भी वो कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल होगा. 8 to the power 2 को डिवाइड करूं तो भी वो डिविजिबल होगा। इसका मतलब जब आप यहाँ एक ऐसा नंबर ले आओ जो इस आपके डिनोमिनेटर से कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल हो, then you are in such a situation where you can easily get the remainder as 0. तो इस पार्ट से तो रिमाइंडर 0 आ गया, but 1 to the power any number gives you back 1 only, because 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 unlimited number of times will also give you 1. अब जब आप 1 को डिवाइड करोगे 37 से, so of course you will get the remainder as 1 and therefore the answer of this question is 1. तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस में आपको ये कोशिश करनी है कि आप अपने न्यूमरेटर को अपने डिनोमिनेटर के मल्टीपल के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करो, ताकि एक पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज 0 and the remaining part is your answer. Well, if you got this, congratulations. Now here comes a very interesting question, guys. Question number 5 on your screen. Please pause it, watch it only when you are done or you understood something. Let's start then. The LCM of two numbers is 72 times its HCF. तो LCM और HCF के बीच का रिलेशनशिप दिया हुआ है, तो इसे ध्यान से देखेंगे। उसके बाद हमें ये बताया गया है कि उन दोनों का सम कितना है, तो उन दोनों का सम बताया गया है 584. So how are we expected to do this? Let us assume that हमारा HCF यहाँ पर है H. Okay, so if I assume my HCF as H, then my LCM is going to be 72 times H, because that is 72 times the number. Now the sum of them is going to be 73H, and that is given as 584. That means the value of H comes out to be as 8, because 584 divided by 73 will give me an 8. Now the moment you get this, you understand that आपका HCF 8 था और आपका LCM था 72 into 8, which will give you 576. Okay. Now आपके पास HCF है, LCM है और one of the numbers है. So there is a formula which you people should know if you didn't knew it before, that HCF multiplied with LCM of two numbers is equals to the product of the two numbers itself. So if someone is asking you the second number, just shift the n1 to the other side, and now your formula will become HCF into LCM divided by n1 is equals to n2. Now how to calculate this now? We have to just multiply these numbers. 576 multiplied with 8 divided by 72. I know it is divisible by 9 and this is divisible by 64. So I got my second number as 64, but is this the answer? Not really, because they are saying that the second number is represented as 60 plus x. So 64 को मैं 60 plus 4 के फॉर्म में लिख सकती हूँ. So my answer will be 4. That's how you do this question, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Let's see the sixth one quickly. In the sixth question, we have two numbers A and B represented in the form of powers, and from that I have to calculate the total number of factors. ये निकालने के लिए मैं exponent का एक बहुत important rule आप लोगों को बताना चाहती हूँ. A to the power m multiplied with A to the power n is equals to A to the power m plus n. यानी कि जब हम same basis वाले दो numbers को multiply करते हैं तो उनके powers add हो जाते हैं, and जब हम same base वाले दो नंबर्स को डिवाइड करते हैं तो उसके पावर सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं. तो वी विल यूज द सेम प्रिंसिपल इन दिस फॉर्मूला एंड गेट रिड ऑफ सम ऑफ द थिंग्स. लाइक 5 plus 4 is actually a to the power 9. 6 plus 5 is actually b to the power 11. And then if I move further to show you the real calculation over here, c is 8 plus 9, which is 17. Now, after we are done with this, we are going to divide it by a square, b square and c square. So, divide यानी minus करना. So, I will ultimately come up with a as a to the power 7, b to the power 9 and c to the power 15. आप please check कर लो कि आपको भी same value मिला या नहीं. Then I will talk about b. b के केस में मेरे पास है p to the power 6 plus 7, which is 13, q to the power 11 and r to the power 7 plus 5, that is 12. Divided by p cube, q cube and r to the power 4, which will give me the value as p to the power 10, q to the power 8 and r to the power 8. Please check your value of b and a with me, and once you are done with the powers, how are we going to calculate the number of factors for them? I have to find out the total number of factors for them, guys. So what will be the total number of factors for a? पावर का +1 मल्टीप्लाइड विथ ईच अदर, यानी 7 की जगह मैं लिखूंगी 8, 9 की जगह मैं लिखूंगी 10 एंड 15 की जगह मैं लिखूंगी 16. इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई दीज नंबर्स आई गेट द वैल्यू एज 1280, एंड इफ आई टेक द पावर्स ऑफ दिस नंबर, then this I will take 11, this I will take 9, and this I will take 9, and if I find out the product, it is 891. Now you are just going to add up 891 to this, and you will be getting the answer as 2171. You can check your calculations yourself, okay, and you will get the answer. 2171 is the correct answer for our question, option C. So इसमें तीन तरह के concepts use हुए थे. I hope you all got that clearly. Now let's quickly move to the 7th question. Here we have the powers getting equated to a number. So we have to then find out the total number of factors here. So इसमें क्योंकि मैंने total number of factors आपको already बता रखा है, तो I will go fast in this. The only part which you have to focus on in this question is that the powers are going to be same because the bases are same. So 4x is equals to 48. So my x will come out to be as 12. Similarly, y मेरा क्या आ जाएगा? 6y is equals to 48. Okay, that is what I understand over here. So y will come out to be as how much? 8 for me. Now y is equals to 8 for me and z is equals to 6 for me because 8z is equals to 48. तो divide करने पे मुझे ये value मिल जाएगी. अब मेरा x y z आपके पास already है, so I just need to put it in the formula. So let us put it in the formula. X is equals to 12. So 12 plus 4 bracket y plus 4. Y is 8. So 8 plus 4 plus y plus 2, which is 8 plus 2, plus z plus 4, which is 6 plus 4. And then I again have a plus x plus 8, which is 12 plus 8, and multiplied with z plus 2, which is 6 plus 2. So if you solve this, you will get a number जिसका आपको total number of factors निकालना है. तो पहले हमें वो number निकालना है, okay? So let us calculate the number. 16 multiplied with 12 plus 10 multiplied with 10 plus 20 multiplied with 8. And if you calculate this entire thing, you would get 192 from here, 100 from here, and 160 from here, whose sum is 452. अब एक बार आपको 452 मिल गया तो आपको करना क्या है, आपको बेसिकली 452 का प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन निकालना है. सो इफ यू डू द प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन you would get some value, like if I divide it by 2, I get a 2 here, I get a 2 here, and I get a 6 here, then again by 2 gives me 113. और मुझे पता है कि 113 प्राइम नंबर है, तो मेरे प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन क्या हो गए, 2 into 113, 2 to the power 2 into 113. अब जब भी हमने प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन कर दिया तो हमारे पास पावर्स आ गए, जैसे कि इस प्राइम नंबर का पावर 1 है और इस प्राइम नंबर का पावर 2 है. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स निकालने के लिए मुझे 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 करना होगा, and that will be 3 into 2, that is equals to 6. So ultimately the answer है 6, option D. तो पहले आप नंबर निकालो, उसका प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करो, and then you would get the final answer. Let's move to the 8th question, guys. Here is the 8th question. Pause and check it on your own and then restart it. The least even integer that can be written as a sum of two odd composite number is. I have seen multiple people doing mistakes in this. So I'll tell you what the mistake is. So generally when people think of odd composite number, the pehla number which comes to their mind is 9. And the other number which comes to their mind is 15. And unko add karke, most of you must have given me the answer as 24. But this is absolutely wrong. Why? Because they are asking you the least even integer, and 24 is not the least even integer. Why? Because in the question it is nowhere mentioned that the two composite integers should be different. ये तो कहीं बताया ही नहीं क्वेश्चन में कि हमें 9 ले लिया तो और फिर हम 9 नहीं ले सकते. So just because this condition is not mentioned in the question, the answer would actually be 9 plus 9, 18, the least even integer which is formed out of the sum of two composite integers. Okay, so that was a trick question for you people. Most of you must have fallen for 24 as the answer, but the real answer is 18, guys. Please check this. Similarly, the 19th question on your screen, by what least number 4320 be multiplied to obtain a number which is a perfect cube? And for that you don't have to do some random stuff by multiplying each of the options and then checking कि अरे भाई ये एक perfect cube है या नहीं. The easiest way out over here is to find out the prime factorization of 4320. So let's get started. Here it is 2, here it is 1, 160, then 2, 10, 80. Then we can continue with this 5, 40, 2, 22. This one will give me a 2, 170. Then again a 2, 1, then 3, and then 5. Then comes to, okay, this one is not divisible by 2 anymore, but is divisible by 3. So let's calculate it. 40 the 12, 5, I can continue this further with 3 because this is 1 and this is 5, and then again with 3, 5, 5, 1. Done. So that means I have 2 to the power, if you check it very, very carefully, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 to the power 5 multiplied with 3 to the power 3 multiplied with 5 to the power 1. अब इसमें मुझे एक चीज तो समझ में आ गई कि इसमें ऑलरेडी एक 2 to the power 3 है, तो इसमें तो एक क्यूब ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट करता है, बट इसमें 2 to the power 2 बच गया है। तो इसको अगर मुझे क्यूब बनाना है तो मुझे इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, एक और 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, ताकि ये 2 to the power 6 हो जाए, which can be called as a cube number, a perfect cube number. This is already a perfect cube, so no problem in that. But when it comes to 5 to the power 1, yes, I need 2 more 5s, that is 5 to the power 2 needs to be multiplied to 5 to the power 1 so that it becomes 5 to the power 3 and that becomes a perfect cube. So this is equals to 25. So basically 25 into 2, that is 50, should be the least number which should be multiplied with 4320 to make it a perfect cube. Perfect cube यानी इसके सारे प्राइम के फैक्टर्स divisible by 3 होंगे. That's the purpose. And coming to the last question for the day and the video, guys, the square root of this particular number. So you are technically not going to find the square, subtract it and then find the square root. ना अगर ऐसा किया तो CAT-XAT के student ही नहीं हो. Okay, jokes apart, what we just need to do here is apply the formula of very, very common formula a square minus b square, which is a plus b multiplied with a minus b. ये इतना कॉमन है कि ये सबको पता है, ठीक है. इसमें क्या करना है, हमें पता है कि हमें इसका स्क्वायर रूट चाहिए, तो हम स्क्वायर रूट निकाल लेंगे. a plus b is 272 plus 128, which is going to give me a 400, and 272 minus 128 is going to give me a 144. तो ये दोनों के दोनों ही स्क्वायर नंबर्स है. अगर आप प्यार से देखें तो 400 भी एक स्क्वायर नंबर है और 144 भी एक स्क्वायर नंबर है. 400 is the square of 20, and if you know this very, very carefully, 12 का स्क्वायर 124 है. तो यहाँ पर मैं एक छोटा सा चेंज करूंगी, मल्टीप्लिकेशन रहेगा बिकॉज हियर इट इज मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सो 12 into 20 is actually the square root of my entire number. So that means 240 is the real answer of this question. मैंने क्या किया, मैंने इन दोनों नंबर्स को a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर को a प्लस b और a माइनस b में स्प्लिट किया, और जैसे मैंने इसको स्प्लिट किया मैंने देखा कि ये दोनों ही नंबर्स एक्चुअली किसी पर्टिकुलर नंबर के स्क्वायर्स हैं, तो मैंने उन दोनों को सिंप्लीफाई करके मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया एंड आई गॉट माय रियल आंसर व्हिच इज 240. इफ यू रियली वांट टू चेक इट, यूज योर कैलकुलेटर, स्क्वायर 272, स्क्वायर 128, सब्ट्रैक्ट देम एंड यू विल गेट अ नंबर जिसका स्क्वायर रूट निकालने पर आपको 240 मिलेगा. दैट नंबर विल एक्चुअली बी 57,600. मत पूछना मैंने कैसे निकाला, बट 57,600 का स्क्वायर रूट विल अगेन गिव यू 240 only. So this was the first session, guys, of Blitz Brigade, where we did 10 very super amazing questions on number system. If you really like this video, do share this with more and more people, guys. This will really help the channel to grow. At least free में आप मेरे लिए इतना तो वापस कर ही सकते हो. And do like and comment below कि कैसा लगा. I'll up with another video on Wednesday. So if you haven't checked the schedule and other things, do follow me on Instagram and Telegram as well. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. अच्छे से पढ़ाई कीजिए. Bye bye.